What a blessing it is to be able to go back down through memory lane. Yet, once again, I believe I'm on Holman Street, 10400 West Avenue. Behind me is pretty much where I used to park my car and I would sleep. See if I can show you guys along the street at night. And I would park pretty much between where this is and where this is. And I always call this home number 2. And I always did feel comfortable. I felt safe parking right there. And let's just say it wasn't a bad experience at all. Most people would be a little afraid, a little scared, but I wasn't. And I think that helped me evolve and grow into the individual I am today. Like, there's nothing wrong with like living in your car. To me, there isn't. Sometimes you have to do what you have to do. And who wants to pay that expensive rent? And there's like this modern house right behind me. I would always, you can't really see it. You used to be able to see it before the hedges grew. I used to always want to stay there. In a way, I always pretend like it was my house and I was pulling up. And it always made me think to myself, wow, one day I can get that. Or one day I'll be able to buy my own. But I guess really with that being said, it's kind of like eventually you'll get there. Sometimes it takes a little willpower to get there. Oh, that is beautiful. I wish I can get something like that. Nice and modern. Beautiful. So I just wanted to pretty much go through the neighborhoods. This is kind of what the neighborhood looks like. You can see it's palm trees, regular trees, shrubs, bushes, all of that. And I think our next stop is going to be going to Beverly Hills. I think that'll be our next stop, just going over to Beverly Hills. And there's quite a few other places. Like, I want to show you guys where I used to work at. I hate that the sun is right here. Let me cross the street. Then again, it's kind of like I can't see what's behind me. But then again, I can. But then again, I get good sunlight on myself. So I actually might want to take a selfie. I think I look good. What y'all think? Okay. I think I look real good. Let me take a selfie. Got my little angles going on. So let me stop the video. I'm gonna take some pictures. I think I'm taking pictures. Got my little modeling on. Photo shoot. Okay, let me get my good angles up. Okay, I think we got enough videos and a good bit of pictures. So a little bit about this little area. I used to come here maybe like 10 o'clock at night, and I actually would just wake up at about 9 in the morning because I always had stuff to do. And I actually liked this spot. I had another spot here in LA. I started with that, but it was more like I didn't trust it. I didn't feel safe. I kept hearing noises at night, and I kept hearing people talking, and it just was just too scary for me. Until like one night, somebody actually like came over to my car, and I think they was trying to break in. So that scared me. I was like, nope, I'm never going back to that spot again. And I never went back to that spot, but it was like spot number 1. Yeah, that was one of the scariest moments in my life, that situation. So we're off to our next spot, y'all. I am like so tired of driving with the stuff in my car. Like I still have this big box with a bike in it. As you can see, it's a cool bike. I'm ready to ride that bike. Like it's a bike that folds in half, and I also have an electric scooter. I bought all of this. I think it was in North Dakota when I bought all of it. So I'm just ready to go ahead and just, I guess, open it up and park it and do what I got to do. All right, now another thing I know this is pretty random and pretty strange, but when I talk, my mouth goes this way or maybe this way. I don't know. My family always jokes about it, and it's like, you got a crooked mouth. And one time I was at the MEP station. I was going to join the military, and I was getting a physical exam, and the doctor said, you know, you got a crooked mouth. I'm like, yeah, it makes me who I am, and it's me. So, I mean, a lot of people have a crooked mouth. So if you see me trying to fix that, I'm trying to fix it just a little bit. Not a lot, but just a little bit. So, here we go. Blah, 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 blah. So, just driving around, and, okay, let me see if I still remember how to get here. That's the thing. I haven't been in LA for quite some time, so, yeah, let me see if I can get there. All right. I'm sorry to move this camera down. Okay. I'll move it down a little bit, but it's not like a lot. Maybe I gotta adjust my seat or something. Memory lane. Yeah, I'll show you guys the city so you can kind of get a view. There's Winfield Century Mall, or Westfield. I've never been in there. Probably got a lot of nice stuff in there. Corner, psychic tarot card reading. That's one thing I want to do before I leave LA today, is go to a psychic. Somebody who can like let me know like what's going on, what's the next step, what's the next move, what's gonna happen, how it's gonna happen, when it's gonna happen. So I'm just in my thoughts today, basically. Just in my thoughts. Bring this camera down yet once again. I don't know. I can't believe I'm sharing this with you guys. I'm just random. That's okay. Okay, guys. We are actually about to go to one of my old jobs. I'm in Beverly Hills, and this is what I used to do. I used to have to grab a ticket, and I used to have to go in the inside of the little box. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a little box that you take tickets from. I'll drive out. So I'm gonna drive out, and you have to get this little ticket. It's like 2 hours for free. So let me go ahead and see if I can turn around. All right. I probably should have turned around a long time ago. Okay, I think I can turn around. Let me do this little handicap part. Alright. Yeah, but today we're not going to Beverly Hills. We're not doing Rodeo Drive. Not doing none of that. It's okay. Alright. So let's go down a little bit more. Yet once again. Alright, so now we're gonna be pulling up to what I used to be able to do. I mean, this wasn't a bad job, but I hated it. I hated it because I was in a box all day, just taking tickets. It was so boring. Hey, how you doing? Hey, thank you. Have a good one. Yeah, but I hated that. I guess because I like to move around. I like to be active. I like to be busy. So I just knew that wasn't for me. At least it wasn't for me that long. And then let me tell you, one time I almost got a job at the public library, the Beverly Hills one. That really wasn't for me either. Oh, it's bright. Hold on. All right. And about the job, I almost got a job at the Beverly Hills Public Library. It was making like $10 an hour. The job that I just showed you, that was making about like $12. And it was when I had got here and I was like, man, I need a job or whatever. But I couldn't do it because I didn't want to do it. The job was pretty much dealing with like taking the books and putting them in order and putting them back on the shelf. Now, I love numbers, but that stuff like that kind of bores me. I'm more of a creative mind. I'm more of a creative person. So anything dealing with like numbers and organizing them like a shelf keeper, it makes me really tired and sleepy. So I said to myself, I didn't really want to do all of that. I really didn't. It wasn't a bad job. It would have been really easy, but I look at it like this. I'm creative and I love creative things and I like to be like, oh my gosh, I can do this. I can do all of that. But I would have been like really bored with that. So that didn't last too long at all. See, not much has changed since the last time I've been here. It all started for me at this job. Sherwin-Williams, the paint store. I remember transferring my job in South Carolina just to come here. I was like, I'm gonna get here. And I used this job as a bridge. But I used to drive that truck, that delivery truck. And it wasn't as bad. At first I was afraid to drive it because it was so big. And I was like, man, this is a big vehicle. But this is definitely the Sherwin-Williams store. I wonder if, I'm not gonna go in there, but I'm just gonna look. I'm just gonna peek my head in there, see if I recognize anybody. I probably don't, because I left in 2016. Nah, that's not the same. Joe is still here. Hey, how you doing, Joe? You doing all right? You may not remember me. I used to work here in 2016. I'm Louis. How you doing? You doing okay? Good to see you. Good to see you. I just came to look around like memory lane and stuff like that. So yeah, that's all I'm doing. I'm just doing filming and recording and where I started at. And but it was good seeing you. Doing okay? You had a good New Year? That's good. Well, I just came to look around. So have a good day, okay? I'm just by myself. I used to do project management. Right now, I'm just working for myself. So yeah, I used to do project management, like build hotels and stuff like that. So I'm actually thinking about moving back out here. Yeah, I'm in Atlanta now. So yeah, good to see you as well. Take care, okay? Thank you so much. See, somebody recognized me. It's okay. All right. So that was Sherwin-Williams, and it brings back a lot of memories because when I first got here, it was not exactly like the Sherwin-Williams where I came from. Let me look at the neighborhood. Let me show y'all. Now, this is a lot different from where I'm from. We don't have like trash on the street. We don't have like, it just looks bad out here, like really bad. But it's this type of environment. It's different. It's not what I'm used to, but it's not like really bad, but it's bad. So I actually don't even really want to actually be out here with this, and then got crazy people and all that stuff. So let me hurry up and get the hell out of here. Please let me do, because like I said, I don't trust nobody. So that's basically it. So that's memory lane for me and for being out here. All right, so now we're just gonna do what we gotta do. I probably should like change my oil too. Sure, might be a good idea. Let me go inside this oil store, change my own oil, because I feel like I'm gonna need to. Luckily, I know how to. Okay, guys, so I'm officially about to go in here. I'm somewhere in Santa Monica. I'm about to get a storage unit. So I'm gonna show you guys how I do it, how I have been doing it, and I'm about to pretty much show you guys why I am bi-coastal, why I'm about to be bi-coastal. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to get a storage unit. I don't need a big one, just a small one to put my stuff in. At least I can get rid of this bike and this scooter. I need some space, so I'm gonna go and do what I gotta do. What you need is you a real one, let you go out with your day ones without that hollering, screaming. Just have you hollering.